Welcome all. This is the interaction for ME209x, part of the IIT Bombay X courses, and the three of us are the instructors for this course. We have already offered this once last semester through IIT Bombay X. It will be the same set of lectures again, though we may be modifying a few more quizzes. And this time, of course, a lot of universities are now on board, and your students would be registering for ME209x here, whereas the teachers will also be registering separately for a teacher's course, which we have called a workshop type course. That is because the students will not be allowed to register on the teacher's course, and there will be separate discussions there as well as AVU interactions on those courses. Whereas what we expect is that your students will be registering for ME209x. They will be taking our quizzes and they will be taking our final exams, and you will be giving a certain weightage to the marks that we award in your final evaluation. So some of you may have already started the course, and some of you may be starting the course sometime in August, and of course we cannot match the starting with everyone's starting time. So what is going to happen is you may have to tailor which part of our course you will take as an evaluation for your students. What we can of course offer is that every week in the students course we will be releasing a quiz, and the quiz can actually be tailored to start at a particular time on, let's say, a Friday, so that you can actually have a proctored quiz at your end and you are sure that the students are taking it in that manner. Otherwise, we will take it that as long as the students are registering and taking the quiz, we will be evaluating their marks, and we will be sending you the marks for all the quizzes as well as the final exam, and you will have to take a decision on how to use these marks. So there are 12 weeks of this course, and if you have already registered on the teachers workshop, you will probably know the sequence of topics, and if there are any questions now, we will take them. Thank you. And I am Professor Upendra Bhandarkar, he is Professor Milind Atre, and this is Professor UN Gaitonde, who is standing behind us. Thank you. So we have, yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I would like to know, can we include the laboratory session in this classroom?
In ME209x, we do not have any laboratory session. So if you want for your own course, if you have a laboratory session, you can go ahead and include it. All we are asking is that for our course, you will have to give a certain amount of evaluation based on our quizzes. You are free to have your own evaluation as it fits free.
Take the assignment from online, or we can submit offline. How we submit the assignment?
So there will be no assignments as such for the students. There will be quizzes. Now it is up to you whether you would like to have the quizzes proctored in your presence, because we will be releasing the quizzes, let's say, on a particular time every week. So if you know the time, you can actually get all your students in at that particular time, and if you don't have classroom sizes which fit those, you can maybe quarantine a set of students in a separate room, and let's say you give the exam, let 50 students take the exam for half an hour, and then the next 50 students who have not yet seen the quiz, they can take the exam, so that in this way you are assured that they are taking the exam in your presence when you are looking and not helping each other. Otherwise, if you do not want this, they are free to take the exam in their hostels or in their rooms, and we will anyway be giving them marks believing that they have done it honorably. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Ayappan, the course coordinator for Dr. Malan College of Technology, Polajik, Tamil Nadu. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Not clearly. We can hear something, but it's not clear. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you keep the mic slightly away from your mouth?
Okay, sir. Sir, good morning. I am Ayappan, course coordinator, Dr. Malan College of Technology, Polajik, Tamil Nadu, sir.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sir, I have two questions. Yes, sir. Sir, I have three questions, sir. Sir, when the student registration will start and what is the procedure for the registration, sir?
The student registration probably will start, is already on, so they can start registering right now.
Okay.
No?
How to do it, sir?
Wait a minute, let me confirm.
Students. No? So,
Yeah.
in a few minutes, I will provide the instructions for student registration. So be online. I will be providing them to all of you in this session.
Hello?
See, tell that.
Yeah, so we will be providing the instructions for the student registration in some time right now. So please stay on and we will give those instructions.
Okay, okay. Sir, one more question, sir. Sir, what is the role of the coordinator faculty, sir? Course coordinator? What we have to do, sir?
Well,
The role of course coordinator.
so the course coordinator's role is as if you are taking the classes basically. You know, in the regular class, the way you teach, you have to see that all your students are
yes.
answering those quizzes. The quizzes will be given by IIT
Yes.
Bombay X. You ensure that all your students, if they have got any questions on those quizzes, for example, or if they have got some queries on the teaching material that we have given, you better actually sit with them and solve the queries if they ask you. But what is important to see is that all the quizzes are submitted in time, and if you got any problem toward the material that we have given, you may have to coordinate with IIT Bombay faculty members and maybe answer those in a simple term that you can talk to them directly face to face, which we cannot do from IIT Bombay.
Okay, sir.
So actually, you're playing a very important role of a intermediary in between the students and IIT Bombay ex-faculty members.
Okay.
Right?
So the course duration is 12 weeks, right, sir? 12 weeks. Course duration, sir?
Yes, the course duration will be 12 weeks.
12 weeks. So how many hours, minimum hours the one student has to spend for this course, sir?
I think
Is there any minimum number of hours the student has to spend?
Every lecture is around 1 hour duration, basically. And
Okay.
how many lectures per hour per week?
We have 3 maximum.
So maximum 3 lectures per week and such 12 weeks. So you can understand that we got 36 hours as the course content, basically.
Totally 26 hours.
Yeah, but this is a lecture basically. In addition to that, you have to spend time on quizzes and whatever exams are there scheduled in the IIT Bombay X. So it's like
so
any
this
other
time you are
lectures.
charging
Yeah, please go ahead.
so this time you are charging any fees for getting the certificate, sir? IIT Bombay certificate for the students?
No, there is no fees. There is no fee.
Okay, okay.
At
Sir.
least this year there is no fee.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Over.
Thank you, thank you.
Good morning, sir. Hello. Good morning, sir.
Kongu Engineering College.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. We are calling from Kongu Engineering College. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello.
We can
Sir,
hear you.
Sir, we are calling from Kongu Engineering College. So, as per your schedule, you mentioned 8 to 10 hours for engineering thermodynamics, sir. In this regard, shall we know that schedule, sir? Already we have started our program engineering thermodynamics theory classes. If we know the schedule, means we can fix the class hours according to your schedule.
1
Shall
second.
we know the schedule, sir?
See, this course is an open course. The lectures are available online. So there is no lecture time
Okay,
as
sir.
such.
Okay, sir.
The students, moment they register, will immediately get the first week's information, including content. And week by week, we will release. Now, we will be releasing over 12 weeks, and we hope that schedule is at least according to your pace or faster than your pace. Because 12 weeks starting from July 15 will be over in October 15, but your semester may go on till November. That only means material is available earlier. There is no harm in it being available earlier. The material is available earlier. Any student or anybody who is registered can see the material, can enjoy the videos and do other activities any time of the day or night and any day of the week. So it is not like a classroom schedule or a TV program which is only on Tuesday between 8:30, 9:30 and so on. Over.
Okay. One more question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you mentioned that quiz date is announced on Wednesday or Friday. So in this regard, is it fixed timing or it is a flexible timing for the attending of the quiz program, sir?
Okay, see, there are some 30 institutes which are participating in this. We have our quizzes ready. If
Okay, sir.
you are ready, your students are ready to take the quiz, and if you want that the quiz be conducted in a controlled fashion, that means under your invigilation, then we will provide the
Okay, sir.
quiz at a particular time which is mutually convenient to you and us, so that you can ask your students, say 60 students, to come to a room which I am seeing here where there are some 50, 60 computers. Let them log on at a fixed time and we will give them a certain amount of time, say 1 hour, 2 hours, in which to attempt the quiz. So we are sure that we have provided our quiz, and you are sure that no student has done any mischief while attending that quiz. And then the marks of that quiz will be made available to you, and then you are free to use those marks confidently for 1% weight or 5% weight or 10% weight as you feel fit. Over.
One more question, sir. How many number of quiz programs is must, sir? Minimum?
See, remember that the students are your students. Okay, they are finally going
Yes,
to appear for your examination. And finally, it is
Okay,
you
sir.
who are going to decide whether they pass or not, and if they pass, what is the grade or what is the percentage of mark. We will make our quizzes
Okay, sir.
available. We will make our scores available. Maybe out of a total of 100 marks, you may decide to give this these quizzes, a weight of 20 marks or 25 marks or 30 marks. That is left to you. Because finally, your institute and your university will hold you responsible for your students and their examinations.
Sir, one more question, sir. When you will start this program, sir? AVU for students, which state?
This student program on IIT Bombay X, the registration is already on, and I think the program start date is 16 July.
Okay, sir.
That means
Thank you,
students can register
one more,
even
sir.
today on iitbombayx.in, but the first week's material will be released on 16 July.
Sir, I am Radhalakshmi, Program Coordinator from Kongu Engineering College.
Yes, madam.
Regarding the conduct of quiz program, actually for our thermodynamics course, we have around 290 students registered for this course. So how do we conduct this quiz under our supervision? Shall we conduct in a batch mode of 60 per batch at different times?
See, a quiz will require as I understand, our typical quiz will require about half an hour or 40 minutes. So there are two possibilities. If you have for 290 students, 290 terminals simultaneously available, then they can handle it at one time. But suppose, I am just taking an illustration, that you have only 100 available. Then what you should do is your 300 student should be all put in a hall. 100 of them should be taken to the computer hall, say from 2 p.m. to 2:40 p.m. The first 100 will do. Then they go away, but they don't mix with the remaining 200. Moment the first batch of 100 goes away, the next batch of 100 comes in, does the quiz, again goes away, and then the third batch comes in and does the quiz. Something like that will have to be managed if you are really keen on conducting a very properly invigilated quiz. I am just curious that how come this thermodynamics course is taken by 290 students? I mean, you have 290 in mechanical, or this course is also taught to other branches? Over.
Only mechanical students, because we have an intake of 240 per year.
Okay.
For this mechanical engineering alone, which includes also lateral entry, so it comes around 290.
Okay. Thank you very much. Huge batch of mechanical engineering. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. We will go to the next college. I think that is Yashwantrao Chauhan College of Engineering, Nagpur.
Good morning, sir. I'm Professor Ajay Thatere, Remote Center Coordinator. First thing, sir, this course at our syllabus, this course is in the next semester, that is odd semester, which is going to be start from January 16 to April 16.
Okay. So currently we have not decided what to do in the January semester. We can only promise you this semester. However, if one thing is, senior students and faculty members who are interested in the teaching learning mechanism of thermodynamics should simply register for this course and go through it. There is nothing wrong in learning, or it's just like also browsing through another book on thermodynamics apart from the normal prescribed textbook. Okay. And also they can attend the quizzes and be conversant with this. Particularly the teacher should get used to this, so that if and when it is offered in the second semester, and in principle there is no reason why it cannot be offered in the second semester, except that we cannot commit on it now. Over. Any more questions?
Over, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we are going to Shulini. Where is this?
Morning, sir.
Himachal Pradesh. Okay, Shulini,
Good morning,
Himachal
sir.
Pradesh, over to you.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, my query is that the thermodynamics subject is running in third semester, and this course is in your IIT Bombay is for first year students only, or that is running simultaneously running in third semester also.
This course in IIT Bombay is taught to second year mechanical engineering students in their first semester of second year.
Yeah.
So it is, let me simply say, it starts sometime in July and ends sometime in November. That is the typical timetable. So you may call it, we may call it third semester, or we call it second year first semester. But July, November is the timetable.
Thank you, sir.
So you can, it can be first year first semester, second year first semester, third year first semester. So long as it aligns to July, November, it can work out well.
Okay. Sir, but our classes will start from 2nd or 3rd of August, second year.
Yes, that's perfectly okay. See, material will be available week by week beginning 16th July. So when your course starts in the 3rd of August, first 3 weeks material will be available. There is nothing wrong in it. So long as what you need is available, I think you shouldn't have much of a difficulty.
The students, what is the last date for the registration of the students, sir?
30th July is the last date for student registration. 30th July is the last date for student registration. For thermodynamics.
So we have to inform our students.
Yes.
We have to inform our students earlier. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Over and out. Next center. Where is that? So next center is Rajaram Bapu.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. Go ahead. Good morning. Over to you.
Good morning. IIT is giving certificate to the students after completing this all.
Yes, IIT Bombay will.
IIT
honor
is giving
code
certificate to the student.
It's not a grade certificate.
Okay. But for that grade certificate, whether there is a minimum criteria, that is from all the topics included, all that students has to supposed to go through this.
Yes.
Or any minimum number of topics that students should clear.
Okay. See, the evaluation in the course is based on 100 units. Okay. Out of these 100 units, 30 units are
total 100 quizzes.
Not 100 quizzes. There are about, I think, 15 quizzes, and there is an end semester or end of course examination. The end of course examination has 30% weight.
15 quizzes.
30%, 30. All the other quizzes have total 70% weight. Okay, so the total becomes 100%. If a student scores in any way 50%, he will get an honor code certificate, 50% or more.
Okay.
In the ME209X on IIT Bombay X.
Okay, for particular quizzes, there is any syllabus?
Yes, after, for example, in the first week.
If the students will getting knowing that is.
Yes, it is very simple. A quiz is conducted only after the content of that quiz is explained in appropriate lectures. So for example, in week 1, there are say 3 lectures, lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3. Each lecture will contain a number of videos, sometimes as little as 3 or 4, sometimes as many as 12. These videos are small videos, short videos, typically 8 to 10 minutes. And no video ever exceeds 15 minutes. So after those videos are made available and after the discussion forum is on, then in the following session in the same website is the quiz.
I think
Whether there is a schedule for conducting the quizzes?
Yeah, all those schedules will be given to you. As of now, the number of quizzes that are
schedule of.
Hello.
Okay.
1 minute. The number of quizzes and entire schedule of all the lectures will be given to you in advance. Regarding the quizzes, the number of quizzes that we have put right now are many. But looking at the practicability of application of such quizzes in your colleges, we will have to take some decisions regarding how many quizzes should be given to you. Because we have as of now 12 quizzes to be given in the lectures as of now. But it may possibly be difficult for you in practical circumstances to have so many quizzes depending on the number of candidates that you have and depending on number of computers that you have. In that case, we'll have to take a separate decision as to how many quizzes should be given to you. I think we'll come back with these. Maybe we can conduct only 4 or 5 quizzes over the entire semester, and that schedule will be known to you in advance. Maybe by next week or next 2 weeks, this will be prepared and this will be conveyed to all of you. Over.
Okay. So how students can register for this course?
The site iitbombayx.in is already open, and any student, in fact any person can go and register for that. It is recommended that the teachers do not register for this because for teachers there is a separate course available. Okay. Can I show them this?
Hello.
Just a minute. I am giving instructions on the whiteboard. So the site is iitbombayx.in. This is the site. Okay. The steps would be, first step, register on this site. Okay. Second step, after completing the registration, look up list of courses. Okay. And after looking up the list of courses, then enroll for ME209X beginning in July 2015. Remember that this is important because you may see the earlier version of this course which began in February and ended recently also on the site. But for that the registration is closed, so you may not even see you may see the course number, but you may not see the register now. It may simply say closed. Now this is for students. For teachers, okay. Can I go to next page? This is all being captured, no? Teachers is by invitation, right?
So they should send a mail, but
so registration by invitation. Okay, visit which site? IIT, NME, ICT, IIT, BSc. Okay. A personalized link is being sent by email to all teachers.
They are registered and then we map them in the Moodle course and also enroll them in the IIT.
Okay.
Same like what we did for
Okay.
effective mentoring.
They will be then registered on the course website. I will say similar to students, and be Moodle. Okay. So follow instructions here.
course names are alag course.
Okay, so for this personalized link, it is necessary that all participating colleges should send a list of the corresponding teachers of thermodynamics to e-outreach, right? To e-outreach at IT, IIT, BSc in. Your remote center coordinator knows about this link. Okay. If that list has already been sent, then the procedure would have already begun. If the list is not sent, please request your course coordinator or the institute remote center coordinator to send that list. And there will be one list for ME209x, another list for E210, and another list for CS101. Okay. Over to you.
Hello, sir. Regarding we are offering the applied thermodynamics. So the content of the offered by the IIT into ME209x and our content is it is not that much matching. It is just 15% is to the existing course.
See, this is a basic,
so how we can do this?
This is a basic thermodynamics course. Actually, in IIT Bombay also we have an applied thermodynamics course which follows this. So your applied thermodynamics course, I am not surprised that only 15% matches. In fact, in IIT Bombay for applied thermodynamics, there is a 0% match. So if you have an applied thermodynamics course, means ME209x as is proposed now is not suitable for you. Please do not take this as a replacement for any applied thermodynamics course. It is actually a basic thermodynamics course. So you can use this only for augmenting or going in parallel with your basic thermodynamics course, not an applied thermodynamics course. Over.
Okay. This, as a basic we can use this?
Yes. If you have a basic course, then this is designed for using along with that basic course. Okay. I think there are other colleges waiting, so let me go to
Okay, thank
next
you.
one. SRM
Thank you.
University. SRM University, good morning.
We'll go to next one.
I think we'll go to the next one and then come back to you. Next one is BMS.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm the program coordinator for the blended notes course. The thermodynamics course will be handled by both the mechanical and biotechnology departments in our institution. There will be 5 faculty members who will be handling this thermodynamics, 4 from mechanical and 1 from biotechnology. Our college schedule is as follows. Starts on 3rd of and it closes by 25th of November. For further details, my course coordinator, Professor Devraj, will interact with you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, I have very specific questions to you. One is like the students going to register for this course. Maybe I am handling for 60 students. My co-faculty member is handling for 60 students. How you are allocating the 60 students to that particular faculty members?
We are not allocating. It is in your institute. You have to link yourself with the students. On the IIT Bombay X website, all students will be treated equally. Okay. Similarly, on BMWME209x, that is the teacher website, all teachers will be treated equally. We will at IIT Bombay, we will not handle the link between the teacher and the students. That you will have to handle locally, just the way you handle in regular classes. Because your system of handling and linking student and faculty will be different at each place. So we will not disturb that mechanism at all. The only thing is,
my second question is,
let me complain. You may decide to give some weightage to one or more quizzes or whatever parts here. So if you provide a link saying, a list saying these are my students, then the scores of those students can be made available to you. It is only for providing the marks or the scores of the students to you. So you claim these are the 60 students or 65 students which belong to me. We will send the scores of those 65 students to you. Over.
Okay. The second question is like regarding the quiz actually. Whether the same set of questions, maybe it is given to BMS college, will the same questions be repeated with other colleges? Is there a chance of my students sending those questions to other or IIT Bombay is aware of this situation may arise?
Yes, yes.
Over.
See, this is an experiment, and hence in the first year we may not be able to remain very flexible. So, and our particular reason is there are colleges which start from as early as July 15, 16, and there are colleges which start as late as August 8 or 10. Similarly, the end times are also as early as October end to as late as the 10th of December. So it may not be possible for us to align quizzes in a very optimal way to all colleges. And this is the first time that we are trying to provide quizzes, and we are requesting you to use them to the extent possible and provide some weight for those quizzes. Okay? So let the course begin, let our interactions begin, and let us see what we can do. I agree that because we don't have multiple copies or multiple variations of the same quiz, okay? We have some old quizzes, but since they are already published and used, we are creating new quizzes, and in the time available to us we may be able to create only one copy of that quiz. So we cannot be very flexible in the timing of the quiz. So to the extent possible, with a few centers which can align themselves with that quiz time, we will be able to conduct that quiz. You want to say something more?
Yeah, I think the quizzes are such that all of all of the members who have registered will be seeing the quizzes at the same time. So we will release the quiz, for example, say 5 p.m. on a Wednesday. Everyone will see it at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. So there is the different centers won't see it at different times. So what you can do is that you can align or get your students to start the quiz in your presence at 5 p.m. And if there are more students than the terminals you have, then you can gather them all and take them in batches of 50. Who take it at a time. The remaining can be such that they don't interact with these 50. But right now, this is the only option we have got this time. Maybe in the future we can tailor the quizzes when they are released to different colleges, and even the questions can be randomly from a particular set. So right now, as an experiment, this is the only thing we can start with. So this is so that there is no confusion regarding how the quizzes are going to be held. Everyone will start seeing the quizzes exactly at the same time. And for people who are not, there'll be students who will be registering for the quizzes who may not be, who may be registering for the courses who may not even be students of any engineering college, because this is an open course as such, and we will be giving them a certificate if they complete all quizzes, and they will have a period of, let us say, 2 days to complete the quiz. So you can even allow your students 2 days to do it in your absence. They can do it in their hostels. But then we don't know for sure whether they have done it on their own or they have taken the help of others. The honor code certificate assumes that they have done it honorably. Now, to prevent any misuse of it, you can actually get it exactly at the start time. We will hopefully do it in the evening, the start time of a quiz, so that you can probably get a hold of your computer terminals when all the day's work is done and start the quiz. That is all we can probably do. Thank you.
My last question, like how the faculty will interact with the teaching faculty from IIT Bombay? It's only through Moodle or the course website, what is specially designed for the faculty who is handling the course at the respective colleges? Or is there any weekly, like 2 weeks or fortnight, we have an interaction? How this particular, what is the planned?
Okay, for students, the student course ME209X has a discussion forum. So the students will interact with each other and with the faculty at IIT Bombay through that discussion forum. For the teachers course, there are 3 possibilities. Just like the student course, there will be a discussion forum for the teachers. Okay? And in that discussion forum, the teachers can discuss with each other. It's like a news group. And also with the IIT Bombay faculty. Okay? Then all teachers will be registered on the Moodle for this particular teacher's course. On the Moodle also, there is a news and discussion forum. So that is another channel. Okay? But I would request that technical discussion pertaining to thermodynamics be on the BME forum. On the Moodle, let us have something which is admin. So that way we can separate the admin part from the actual academic part. Let the academic discussion be on the discussion forum of BMWME209x, and let the admin related thing be on the Moodle. Then the third channel is just the way we have an interaction today. This is the first of a number of interactions. So an AVU interactions, once the course start, will be conducted maybe once a fortnight or so, or if required on demand on a commonly accepted slot, and we'll be able to interact electronically, at least face to face like this. Over to you.
Thank you, sir.
So let's go to the next center. Truba. Where is this? Indore. So Truba College, Indore, over to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
So myself Pallavi Pahadia from Tuba College.
Yes, madam.
First of all, I would like to thank you for starting this program so that you will be interacting with our students and faculty members. Actually, the program that is thermodynamics, it is in the third sem in the mechanical branch, and it will start from 13th of July in our curriculum, and it will end up at 27th of November. We are having two sections. That is a batch of 90 students. So two faculty members of our college, that is one Rupesh Banasia and Mr. Ashutosh Verma. They will be the teachers of this course. Mr. Verma, I am handing over the mic to him.
Good morning, sir. I want to know about the schedule of the lecture.
Can you speak a bit louder?
Sir, I want to know about the schedule of lecture in a week.
Okay. See, the lectures begin on the first week's information is released on 16th July. And then every Thursday, one more week. For example, 23rd July will be the second week release, 30 July will be the third week release. So it's like, just imagine that you are following a textbook and the textbook has 12 chapters and each chapter is being handed over to students and made available to students on every Thursday. First chapter on 16th of July, second chapter on 23rd of July. Ours will be a bit faster. Your session ends on November 30, right? Or thereabout. So our last week will be 12 weeks from 16th of July. So August, September, October. By October 15th, the last chapter will be released. That doesn't mean that 1 week later that chapter is closed. All that information which is already released is available. So you can continue using it till November 30. There is no harm. Any more questions?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, what will the timetable for the lecture, sir?
Timetable,
Sorry, sir. What will happen for, in the condition of the absence of the students, sir?
There is no absent and present. Because we are
See, look, finally they are your students and their attendance etc. in your regular lectures, it's something which you have to take care of. We are just making our course material available to you. You should take it as an additional resource, not as a complete replacement of your teaching learning exercise.
Watch it at night.
Yeah.
But our
Can we,
lectures are
give the
available
assignment
once they are released. I think they will be released around 12 noon on 16th July. I think our 12 noon is our release time or something there about 11 a.m. or 12 a.m. I don't exactly know. But once it is released, it is available till the end of the course. And I understand that even after the end of the course for a few months, they are available for those who have registered for that course. End of the course only means no new registrations. And after the end of the course, because the faculty members and TAs here, they do other tasks, the discussion forum will be unattended. Whereas till the course is live, if a question is asked in the discussion forum in a matter of hours or maybe at most a day or so, it is attended to and answered. That's the only difference. Otherwise, whatever is released on July 16 will be available till the end. Over.
Thank you, sir.
So we'll go to the next center.
RK University.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. We can hear you.
Thank you, sir. We have first time registered in a thermodynamics subject, and we want to enroll more than 170 students for this. And most of the doubts what we had, most of the doubts we have cleared during the discussion. So right now we don't have any problem or any confusion regarding this course delivery and all these things. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, very. NIT Silchar.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. We can hear you.
Morning, sir. Sir, I have one query. So, is there any selection criteria for the student for registration of this course? All the students can register for this course.
Yeah, there is no criterion at all. In fact, if you want that a part of your evaluation is through this course, then you should ensure that every student of yours is registered on this course. Hence, you should tell them to immediately get onto iitbombay.x.in, okay, look at ME209x and register for that course. So, only if they do the quizzes, etc., we can send you their marks and then you can utilize those marks. Hence, it is up to you now.
For the faculty, sir, for the faculty, is there any restriction?
No, I mean in the sense what kind of restriction are you asking? You can register.
Visualization.
Hello. Look, for the faculty, we expect your institute coordinator to send us a list of faculty members who will be associated with the course. Now, it is expected that the faculty members are involved in teaching of thermodynamics. It is expected. But if your course coordinator adds another faculty member or two, we have absolutely no objection to it. But however, if a particular faculty member or anybody else wants to just study thermodynamics without really getting associated with the teaching learning process, then he is an open thermodynamic student. Then he or she can simply register on ME209x. He will not get access to Moodle, but he will get all the information which is available on the course site. He and she will be able to take part in the discussion forum like any other member of that particular course.
Thank you, sir.
Just 1 minute. Your director is Professor N.V. Deshpande, right?
Yes, sir.
He is a personal friend of mine, so please convey my regards to him. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Amruta, Bangalore.
Please go ahead.
Hello. Hello. My doubt is whether the material will be downloadable or it will buffer online. And one more question is that for conducting the quiz, do we need a view platform so that you monitor from there, or we'll just conduct an online quiz and we'll be making the system available to all the students in a computer lab where there is no a view available, but it's online. Quizzes can be conducted.
The first question, are the videos downloadable? Let me answer it in two ways. First, the videos are available online throughout once they are released. If they are downloadable, the question is yes, but then you will have to find out what is the YouTube link and then use a YouTube downloader. They are not restricted, so with a bit of effort you should be able to download them. There is no copyright or anything involved. These are absolutely open source. The community Creative Commons license of certain kind, so downloading is possible. It may not be so easy at just right click and say download, but that is possible. But remember that once a course is released, that is available for a long time after that release, even after the end date of the course. The second one is the AView interaction is only for our mutual interaction as it happening today. For the students, nothing is required except a internet connected browser. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you.
KJ Somaya.
Bhai from KJ College. Can you hear me?
Please speak
Hello?
loudly. Some
Hello?
mumbling is heard.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Go ahead.
I wanted to know firstly regarding registration of the students. Do we need to send you their names beforehand, and what is the last date for student registration?
Okay. Students have to register themselves. There was a few minutes ago, I had sent this that the student should go to the site iitbombayx.in. If they have already not registered, they should register on this site. Then they should look up the list of courses available, and then they should enroll for ME209x, the course, the version of the course which begins in July 2015. Okay. Now, after the students have registered, your KJ Somaiya college should do two things. First, if not already done, I think it is already done because you are interacting with us. KJ Somaiya, the remote center in charge under NMEI City, should send an email to e-outreach saying for ME209x, Professor Bhave along with Professor so-and-so and Professor so-and-so are the teachers. And second list, another email saying the following of our students are registered and their email addresses are this. That's it.
You have to send the student email address.
Instructions for this, the moment whoever is your center in charge gives us a list of teachers, the teachers will get an email indicating what to do. So just follow the instructions there. Over to you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, please.
Sir, how many quizzes will be there?
Okay, there are 12 weeks of instructions, and hence there are at least 12 quizzes. Actually 11 quizzes, but I think we'll be able to make it 12 this time. Each week has at least one quiz.
How the evaluation will be done?
The quizzes are evaluated online. So the moment a student completes the quiz, the score is available here on the machine to us. If you want the score, then for your students, we can list the score and make that spreadsheet available to you. I am told by the system people here that they are setting up a system by which the moment you give us your students' names and they are linked to you, you will have the ability through Moodle or some related site to see the scores of your students and download that as a spreadsheet.
And apart from quizzes, any tests are there?
There is, actually there are 12 quizzes or maybe slightly more, but at least 12 quizzes and a 30% weight end semester exam. That is part of the course. How much weight will you give to a particular quiz or a set of quizzes or the end semester exam is absolutely left to you.
End semester exam where students will write?
No, unfortunately all the quizzes and including the end semester exam are machine web-based, machine evaluatable quizzes. So they are essentially multiple choice, click one of more or select one of more. So unfortunately we can't replace a workout type of answer. So that is why we expect you to provide only a certain weightage, say 20%, 30% or whatever you decide to this. Our evaluation will not replace your evaluation in toto. That is just not possible. Over to you.
Over to you.
Course for teachers, is it compulsory for the teachers?
Course for teacher, is it compulsory for teachers?
What?
The course for teachers, is it compulsory for
See, unless the teacher registers for the teacher's course, how can he get a link with the student? See, the teacher's course is a copy of the student's course so that the teacher knows what is available to the students. So you can't have students and working on this without the teacher being a part of the BMWME209x. Over to you.
Okay.
Okay, we go to the next college. Thank you, Somaya. We are now going to MEPCO Schlenk.
So good afternoon, sir. Sir, actually, what is the duration of quiz?
So most quizzes would be between, if you want, you can finish it between 15 to 20 minutes or maybe up to half an hour. So you can consider that each quiz can be done within half an hour. But if you are not going to proctor the quizzes, then the time available to the students is going to be more than 1 day to complete a quiz. Over.
Okay, sir. Regarding the certificate, whether the students will be given the certificate if they completed the all 12 quizzes, or if a student complete only 2 quizzes, whether he will get the certificate?
No, we will, based on how many marks they get and what kind of grade we expect that they are getting, they will get a certificate accordingly. Not everyone will get a certificate. What will happen is they will give a certain amount of quizzes, you will be given the marks, you can utilize it in any way you want, because finally you have to evaluate them. IIT Bombay X, the course itself, can give a certificate only to people who are getting above a certain grade in the course, which is 50%.
Another question, sir. How can we check the status of the students, whether every students are attending the quiz? In our college itself,
it will be given.
Nearly 150 students are there.
Yeah. So
whether we can check the 150 students have completely attended the quiz, sir? How can we check that?
Yes, just now it was announced that the moment you are registered as a teacher and your students are linked to you, the moment a quiz takes place, you will see through Moodle a spreadsheet in which attendance or non-attendance and the score of that student in that quiz will be available to you.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So all the student status and evaluation will be available to you the moment it is completed, quiz by quiz.
When will be the end semester quiz will be conducted?
Late October.
Oh, the semester end semester you mean. The semester end, the last week information will be released on, I think, 15th October or 20th October, around that. The end semester will be conducted, we have not yet frozen the date, but will be conducted about 2 weeks after that. Everything will be declared on the course website.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Bangalore.
Yeah, Nitte Meenakshi, good morning. Please go ahead. Not audible. Okay, we are going to the next institute. There seems to be a bandwidth problem. Madhav Institute, good morning. Yeah, hello, Madhav Institute.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. Good morning. Thank you.
Either way, bandwidth.
We have a bandwidth problem for you. Let's try. Next. COEP.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, most of the queries are resolved. I have quick couple of questions. How this MOOCs contains are different than NPTEL lectures available on the same subject?
I didn't really understand your comment.
Sir, for the course Engineering Thermodynamics, there are video lectures available in NPTEL and also they are available on YouTube. How are they content-wise different than the videos available?
Okay, okay. Let me explain. These video lectures are approximately, they overlap with the ME209 course at IIT Bombay to the extent of 14 weeks out of 15 weeks. So they are true to the tune of about 90 to 93%. Okay. In fact, we couldn't have complete overlap because depending on the holidays and the length of the semester, the last topic sometimes is covered, sometimes is not covered. So this is a reasonably complete overlap with the ME209 course in IIT Bombay. If on NPTEL, if you look up the course by Professor Gaitonde, which is ME209 recorded in 2009, then there is almost again a complete overlap between that and this. But if you are looking at courses by some other professors, for example, I think there are lectures by Professor Som of IIT Kharagpur on NPTEL, plus I think there are lectures by Professor Pradeep Datta of IISc. I don't know exactly what is the overlap, but there will be a reasonable overlap. But
these are snippets, those are 15 minutes.
And another thing you should remember is that the other lectures, that is the NPTEL lectures, are typically normally of about an hour's duration. Okay, whereas here the lectures are snippets, typically a few minutes.
Yeah.
We would try to design everything between 8 and 10 minutes. 15 minutes is the absolute physical upper limit for us. In fact, we cannot upload anything which is 15:00 minutes. 14:59 is okay. So this has a different structure than those. Even the physical structure is different.
Sir, one more small question. Are there lecture-wise notes available, printed notes available for students to download and print?
Not really, but these lectures more or less follow certain textbooks which are also listed in the very first lecture. So those can be used, and if they want to have something to read along with this, apart from that textbooks, a transcript is available. So if you have any language problem or if there is any audio problem, those transcripts can be used, and the transcripts are visually aligned and auditory aligned with the videos. Over to you.
Sir, which textbook you will be following?
Those there are some
or majority of
essentially
the portion?
3 major textbooks, and these are listed in the very first lecture.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Where are we going?
Geetam.
Bangalore.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. I am Naresh, sir. I am into the Department of Mechanical Engineering in Geetam University. I am the course teacher for this thermodynamics, sir. So my query is whether students can access this material which is posted in our Bombay IIT Bombay X link, sir. Videos lectures, whether they can access.
Yes, I mean the moment they register for this course, week by week as and when a week's material gets released, they have full access to the videos. In fact, that is what is meant by registering for the course, that they will have to listen to those videos and then so of course apart from this you will be of course lecturing your own students, but this is an additional material, the videos, which is available to them anytime once the videos are released.
One more doubt, sir. So after registering, we should send the details of the students, right? Mail IDs, all these things.
Yes.
So So after sending these details, we need to register. We need to make them to register, or before that they can register.
No, no, no. The student should register on IIT Bombay X. Okay. And once you are sure that your list of students has registered, then you should provide that list to IIT Bombay. Instructions for this will be the moment you register on that NMEICT site, the instructions are being mailed to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. One more query, sir. Regarding quiz schedule, sir. Whether schedule will be revealed to us in advance?
Yes, the teachers will be given a fair knowledge of when the quizzes will be released. So, okay, we will give you so the teachers will know exactly when the quizzes will be released. The students may not be exactly told when it will be released, but you will have the knowledge for it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Adi Sankaracharya College, please go ahead. Not audible. Should we go to the next?
Yes.
Okay, we will move to the next college till you sort out your problem. SRM University, Kanchipuram.
I think we had a problem with them.
Yes, please go ahead, SRM. Not audible still. We will go to the next college, Periyar Maniamma University, Thanjavur. Which Amrita is it? Amrita Kollam, please go ahead.
Hello sir, I am Rakesh. I am taking engineering thermodynamics for S3 students, third semester students. My query is what will be the weightage of the quizzes?
See, the weightage of the quizzes, we will make available to you the quiz scores. How much weightage to give is to be decided by you absolutely locally. That is your decision between you as the instructor, your HOD, your institute or your university. We will not be party to that decision. But whatever students' scores are there, we'll make them available to you. How to make use of them is left totally to you. Because finally you as a teacher and as a part of the faculty of Amrita at Kollam will be responsible for the final grade and scores of the students. Over to you.
Okay sir. So one more question. Quizzes are the only internal component that you are evaluating, or is there any other internal component?
See, there is no such thing as internal or external component. In this course, the way it is set up on IIT Bombay X, any course, there will be about 12 quizzes and there will be an end semester examination. The semester end examination is nothing but a big quiz, a big quiz. A quiz takes about half an hour for attempting by an average student. The end semester examination will take about 2 to 2.5 hours for attempting. Okay, it is designed for about 1.5 to 2 hours of active time by the student. And in our IIT Bombay X for itself will calculate a score in which each quiz will have an equal weight. All the quizzes together will have 70% weight. And the semester end examination will have 30% weight. And IIT Bombay X will give a honor certificate to a student if in this total 100%, the student scores 50% or more. Honor certificate is provided in the sense each student is able to download a PDF, color PDF version of its certificate. They are not physically mailed, printed and mailed to anyone. Over to you.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. One more question. One more query, sir. Sir, how to synchronize our regular teaching with this IIT coaching, sir, teaching, sir? Because the portions what you are teaching, the portions what we are teaching, how to synchronize in the way that the students get it in the efficient manner?
See, because each university and each institute decides its own course structure, and the way the course is laid out, even the semester timetable. Actually, you have brought out a question for which I don't really have an answer. We are making this available assuming that it will be more or less useful and reasonably synchronized with others. There are some institutes in which it is totally off sync. In some institutes we are told that it is so nearly in sync with them that whatever small differences they are going to neglect and they are going to follow this. But there are other places where whatever is available and whatever gets synchronized or comes before, they will use. Whatever comes later, etc., naturally they will have to do on their own. So you will have to take this decision locally.
Is there any online feedback mechanism so that the correction is possible, sir?
Yes, there is a discussion forum for students, and for teachers there are 3 channels: a discussion forum in the teachers course, news and discussion forum in the Moodle, as well as periodically, say once a fortnight or so, we will be having such a view interaction. So any problems, any corrections, etc., you can mention and then we can announce it, implement it and announce it. Over to you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We are now going to try Adi Shankaracharya College. We tried it.
Yes, welcome again. Can you please?
Still not audible. You are still not audible, sir. Just see if there is anything in the chat window.
Whether the students have interactive sessions with IIT
No.
professors? If yes, how many interactive sessions?
No interactive
Can I
session
write
for
here?
students.
You can just tell them.
There is a question in the text mode from SRM University. It asks whether there will be such online interaction sessions with students. The answer to that is absolutely no. Personal interaction has to be between the students and their own teachers, that is you as a set of teachers locally. So your student interacts with you, so only indirect interaction of a chat type is available to us. But they have a discussion forum and they have you yourself as a teacher, so those 2 major channels are available to them.
और एक क्वेश्चन है, सेम है क्या? Whether the show answer and explanation of the answer is available after the quiz, after they have taken the quiz.
Yes, the correct answer and some sort of a very brief explanation is available after the final deadline of the quiz is over. Not when the student gives the answer or not when a particular student attempts the quiz. For example, a quiz may be available say from 12 noon today to say 8 p.m. today. The quiz may require only half an hour. A student may start attempting the quiz at say just beginning at 12 noon today. So he attempts the first question, no feedback. He attempts the second, third question so many times and finishes the quiz by 12:45, absolutely no feedback. After 8 p.m., if he logs in that day, he will get the feedback because there are other people who will be attempting it. Individually, there will be a different number, but as a good student, I would say that if left to myself, I would restrict the attempt to 1 because you are given enough time, think about it, and then only attempt the question. So, thank you very much for being part of this interactive session.